Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm the card collector and today we're going to be going through my 2007 NRL trading cards. Basically going to be placing these cards into my album here. I only have 9 sleeves per page, so I'm just going to make do with what I have. There are 12 cards per club in this set. Yeah, again, just going to make do. If you do enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing if you're new around here. It really does help the channel. Anyway, let's get stuck in. So here we have Carmichael Hunt, Justin Hodges, Darren Lockyer, Petro Sevasiva, the Broncos badge, Brad Thorne, Greg Eastwood, Sean Berrigan, Ben Hannant, Steve Michaels, and Darius Boyd. So I'll just show you the back of the card. So this is the design here. We have the weight, the height, the games, and the position. In terms of going through the stats of all the players, I won't be doing that today. However, I will be announcing all the players and placing them into the album. Alright guys, so that is the Broncos done. Now we're going to go over to the Bulldogs. So we have Luke Patton, Hazem El Masri, Willie Tonga, Sonny Bill Williams, the Bulldogs badge, Willie Mason, Andrew Ryan, Mark O'Mealy, Ben Roberts, Kane Cleal, Trent Cutler, and Daryl Millard. Alright guys, that's the Bulldogs done. Now we're going to go on to the next club. So on to the Canberra Raiders now. We have David Howe, Phil Graham, Michael Dobson, Colin Best, the Raiders badge, William Zillman, Lincoln Withers, Todd Carney, Ben Jones, Glenn Turner, Alan Tung, and Neville Costigan. Alright guys, that is the Canberra Raiders done. Now on to the next club. On to the Sharkies now. So we have David Simmons, Luke Cavell, Brett Kearney, Phil Leilua or Leilua, Sharks badge, Fraser Anderson, Josh Hannay, Brett Kamali, Adam Dykes, Lance Thompson, Greg Bird, Ben Ross, and that concludes the Cronulla Sharks. Alright guys, on to the next club. So for the Gold Coast Titans, we have Preston Campbell, Matt Rogers, Jake Webster, Scott Prince, the Gold Coast badge, Nathan Friend, Mark Minicello, Anthony LaFranchi, Luke Bailey, Matt Hilder, Chris Carla, and Luke Swain. Alright guys, so that's the Gold Coast Titans done. On to the next club. So the next club we have is the Manly Seagulls. So to start with, we have Brett Stewart, Stephen Bell, Jamie Lyon, Michael Robertson, the Manly badge, Jason King, Matt Ballin, Anthony Watmo, Travis Burns, Mark Bryant, Michael Monaghan, and Luke Williamson. Alright guys, now on to the next club. So now we have the Melbourne Storm. Now what a team this was stacked. So we have Billy Slater, Matt King, Greg Inglis, Cooper Cronk, the Storm badge, Cam Smith, Israel Folau, Anthony Quinn, Matt Geyer, Steve Turner, Ryan Hoffman, and Dallas Johnson. Alright guys, on to the next club. The Newcastle Knights. Kurt Gigley, James McManus, Adam McDougall, Jared Mullen, the Newcastle badge, Danny Badiris, Josh Perry, Clint Newton, Kirk Reynoldson, George Carmont, Matt White, and Daniel Graham. Alright guys, on to the next club, the Cowboys. Now we have Matt Bowen, Ashley Graham, Brenton Bowen, Jonathan Thurston, The Badge, Paul Bowman, Carl Webb, Aaron Payne, Jacob Lillyman, Shane Tronk, Sione Formerina. Sorry, I can't pronounce that name. I don't want to disrespect his name there. Jason Smith. Alright, on to the next club, the Parramatta Eels. So we have Jared Hayne, Luke Burt, Joel Reddy, Tim Smith, The Badge, Mark Riddell, Fui Mui Mui, Nathan Hindmarsh, Nathan Kalis, Todd Lowry, Aaron Cannings, and Ian Hindmarsh. We just battled it out for the spoon against the West Tigers last night and were lucky enough to get the win, 60 points to 24. So yeah, glad we didn't get the spoon, that's for sure. Anyway, let's sleeve these. Alright, that's the Eels done. On to the next one. The Penrith Panthers. So we have Reece Wesser, Luke Rooney, Paul Ayton, Peter Wallace, The Badge, Frank Pulatua, Luke Prittis, Trent Waterhouse, Joel Clinton, Tony Pulatua. Now, one of these is actually meant to be Craig Gower, funny enough. So that was a printing error there. And then we have Frank Pritchard. Right, on to the next one. Alright, on to the Dragons. We have Ben Hornby, Wes Nguama, Matt Cooper, Brett Morris, Their Badge, Matthew Head, Tony Kane, Jason Riles, Josh Morris, Simon Wolford, Richie Williams, and Luke McDougall. to the next one. We have the Rabbitohs. Now we've got David Peachy, Nathan Merritt, Nigel Vungana, John Sutton, the Rabbitohs badge, Joe Williams, Roy Azatazi, David Kidwell, Shannon Hegarty, Dean Widders, Peter Kusick, Daniel Irvine, Alright, on to the next club. We have the Sydney Roosters. So we have Anthony Minicello, Joel Monahan, Anthony Tupu, Braith Anasta, the Roosters badge, Craig Wing, Nate Miles, Craig Fitzgibbon, David Shillington, Soliola, Danny Nutley, and Chris Beattie. So that's the Roosters done. I believe we have 2 more clubs to go, and then I'll do a summary. Alright, now we have the New Zealand Warriors. So we've got Wade McKinnon, Manu Vatuvai, Lance Hohaya, Michael Witt, their badge, Grant Ravelli, Steve Price, Ruben Wiki, Simon Mannering, George Gattis, Logan Swan, Michael Crockett. So that's the Warriors done. On to our last club, the West Tigers. So we have Brett Hodgson, Taniela Tuiaki, Paul Watarira, Benji Marshall, the Tigers badge, John Morris, Chris Hyington, Robbie Farah, Liam Fulton, Todd Payton, Bronson Harrison, and Jason Moody. Alright guys, that's the complete collection there. Now I'm just going to run through a quick summary. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, if you did enjoy, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and hope to catch you in the next one.